Hello guys, welcome back to Sport Muftivation podcast. So we are here again, another episode with the new person, of course. So now here's Coach Badat. So his full name is Jean-Claude Muhirwa from Rwanda. How are you, Badat?
I'm good, Mufidi.
You're
I'm
good?
happy. Yeah, I'm happy to be here with you.
Wow, nice, nice. I'm so grateful can invite you today. So now you are here. So how is your life?
You mean right now or?
So far.
Yeah, so far. Yeah, I mean, the life in Korea is really nice. So
Okay.
I've been enjoying some ups and downs, but for now I'm happy because I finished my. I mean, the program is already finished right now.
Yep.
So we are enjoying our free time, but soon prepare or to go back. I'm also excited, but it was a long journey, which I learned a lot from it. So this is it.
Nice, nice to know you. Because I know Bada very well. So actually, he's a basketball coach, and then we want to get to know more about Coach Bada. So the first question, Bada, can you tell us about your story, like your childhood when you were a kid?
Um, that's a broader question, but I will try to
Yeah.
be brief. Actually, I came from a family where we are five children, and then I'm the oldest one,
Yeah.
firstborn. So uh, I grew up loving sports, playing. Especially, I was into really, I was really into in the football before I transitioned to basketball. So I was really in a how can I say a child who were always roving sports,
Okay.
praying,
Yeah.
doing all the kind of the stuff that are just make kids happy, you know that.
Yep.
Then after when I reached to the secondary school, I remember we there was a school where there wasn't a basketball court. I mean the football court there.
Yes.
So I had no other option. They had only two courts, volleyball and the basketball one. So I decided to change my sport. So I asked myself, which kind of sport should I try? I tried basketball. Then after I started there, loving it, trying my best. We didn't have any coach there, but the love of the basketball started from there. Then I continued in the university, which I started playing in the first division because our university was in the first division.
All right.
Then after maybe in the last 2 years of my study in the university, I got injury from my left knee. So at that time, because of the love of the basketball, I was, I mean, very sad about it because I couldn't continue playing. So I asked myself, what can I do right now? Should I start basketball, or is there anything I can do? Then the idea came in my mind. I said, why not try coaching?
Yes.
So I started doing some seminar or workshop about the coaching. Then finally I got my first license. I remember it was in 2014. Then at that time I also got a chance to go to Germany to start basketball again, expanding my knowledge in basketball. Then after coming back 2015, I found a job in there is an institution called the IPRS. We are located in the south of my country. There was a female team there, so the boss gave me the opportunity to coach the team.
Yep.
So my journey of coaching started there. So I remember it wasn't easy in the beginning, but I managed to do my best. For the first 5 years, we didn't win anything, but after that, we started collecting some trophies. Then I became popular. I got even the opportunity to present my country in the national team as the head coach, as a national team head coach. So after that, after 10 years, I spent in the south of my country. I decided to change a little bit my career.
Okay.
So I applied in the Ministry of Sport, then I got the job there. I was appointed as Physical Education and Sport Development Officer in the Ministry of Sport. I worked there like 1 year.
Yeah.
Then the idea comes, why not expanding also my degree or my knowledge about sport administration, sport management, something like that. Then I applied.
Yeah.
Then here I am, done with the program, which is amazing. It was a long journey. So this is it. I tried to be brief, sorry, but there are many things that happen.
It's interesting.
But you can't describe everything, you know that,
Yeah.
right?
All right. So you love sport since you're like a kid, and
For
then start with football, right?
Yeah.
So it was interesting when you changed your sport from football to basketball, which is at that time you didn't have any coach, right?
Yeah.
So how the basketball crossed in your mind at that time? Like what the things that makes you special about basketball?
Actually, in my country, basketball is popular after football.
Okay.
So it was a quite complex game. But there was a team there. There were some guys who knew to play basketball. So sometimes I went there just to watch, and then it was amazing. In my mind, I want to go to volleyball, but I said no, volleyball is not excited as basketball. But I am a person who loves to challenge myself. So let me try basketball, even if it's harder or the moves, the technique, all the stuff. So I felt that this is the right game for me.
Okay.
So, but it wasn't easy in the beginning. But basketball, is an amazing game. Basketball is the life to me. Basketball has changed my life. Even in the right moment, even right now, it's all. How can I say? 70% of who I am now is because of basketball.
All right.
At that time, I was pushed myself, but it was a kind of excitement inside me. So I don't know how to explain this to you, but basketball is really something special to me.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, good story to hear. And then, as the athlete at that time, so you are the athlete from schools to university, right?
Yes.
Which is it's like more than 5 years.
Yeah.
So what did you feel as an athlete?
When you are athlete, it's quite different because athletes they never care too much. You know that they just follow the instruction from the coaches. At my time, I was a good player, very fast, really good on a. Well, I was a ball handler, and then I played. My position was 1 or 2.
Oh, really?
So I was a good player. But after getting the injury, it wasn't easy for me. But compared from athlete to coaches, it's totally different because like I told you, when you are an athlete, you just follow the instruction from the coaches. You try your best. You want to push. You want to be the best. But when it comes to the coach, it's totally different because the coach has to read athlete. So you understand that. So, but I would say my best time between those two, I would prefer to say coach.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's why I won some trophies. I didn't mention it before, but in my career, I won like 17 trophies. Yeah, a lot. The Rwanda championship, female Rwanda championship. There are other, domestic trophies. Like 15 of them. So playoffs. So I had an amazing career when it comes to coaching.
Yep.
So, but when I how can I say? When I compared those two, I prefer to say that my career as a coach was better than my career as an athlete.
All right, interesting. So let's jump to the core of the conversation, which is about coaching that you mentioned before. So I'm asking you about why you put yourself into coaching. Like why? What's the strong reason that you ever had at that time?
As I told you, I didn't get the opportunity to go and represent my country as an athlete. So after getting injured, the idea came in my mind. What should I do? Should I leave basketball? Should I abandon basketball?
Okay.
Or is there anything I can do to continue, doing this game or bringing more from this game?
Yeah.
So there was two options: maybe be a referee or be a coach. I said no, but I even tried to be a referee, but I didn't like it. Yeah, it was quite, I mean, challenging. You know, when you are a referee, you have to. To refer the game between two persons, they are always complaining. It was, I didn't like it. I tried many times, but the refereeing, oh my goodness, that wasn't my thing. So after, let me try to be a coach. But coaching, okay, I don't think that coaching is also easy, but I was inspired because I love the game. I was doing the best I can to even help my teammates.
Yeah.
So that was the right opportunity also to implement what I learned from the game and also help the young or young athletes or to develop those kind of, talent.
Yep.
So and I think I did a lot in my country because even now, like 3 or 4 athletes, like a female athlete that are in the national team, they were just my prayers.
Yeah.
So I still now I even love coaching, but you know when you change a little bit the career, you have to think broader than that. So basketball for me is something that I don't know how to explain it. It's a life to me. But I have to stick there. I have to be there to find a reason to stick in the game. So so coaching was the right decision for me. Yeah.
So before you reach the, let's say, like top level of the coaching, which is you're coaching the national team, right? So before that, it took many steps to reach that position, right? Yeah. So what did you invest? Like, how long it took, and then what did you do for learning the coach?
Actually, like I told you, after getting the injury, I had to attend some, seminar or workshop about basketball to learn more because you can't coach in the first division if you don't have a license.
Yes.
I got FIBA license 1, FIBA license 2, but it wasn't enough for me. That's why I decided to go. I was able to coach in the first division, but according to the knowledge I wanted, or I felt that that wasn't enough. So I tried to find another, course from abroad. I remember one of my seniors, my senior in the university went there before me. So I asked him, "How did you go there? Please, can you give me some details about this course?" So by him, he did football, but he tried to explain me what would be also in basketball. So it was quite interesting. I wanted to run more because it was like a 6 months of intense in basketball coaching. So I said, okay, if maybe I try this opportunity, I can get the package that I want that can serve me as to be the best coach or to be able to help the way I want it. So I applied for the first time.
Where was it anyway?
It was in between 2013 and 2014, in the end of 2013. Yeah, but for the first time, I did it in 2012.
All right.
They didn't take me. So then I tried the second time. After I got the admission, then I went there. To be honest with you, all the kind of the skills I have in basketball coaches, I ran it from there. Because we had to do we had to attend classes for it's similar to the DTM program. We had to attend 3 hours per day of only talking about basketball or only learning about basketball. You understand?
All right.
Also do some field trip, go to watch some basketball games. So you go through that. Then it wasn't easy, but I loved it because I had to go deep and then ask some question. So that moment shaped my career.
Yes.
So after I went back to my country, and then, but sometimes it's quite different to what you learn in the class and then put into the practice.
Yes.
It's quite different.
Yes.
But like I told you, those 3 years I was coaching that female team. It wasn't easy for me because I was expecting that what I learned they can even practice or implement easily.
Yes.
But beside that, there's also life of the court, which I need to know about it. So I struggled a lot, but with some of my colleagues, I tried to ask questions, ask some advices. Okay, it's not about only skills. You need to know how my daily life beside the court is, so something like that. So after 4 or 5 years, I think that's where I started seeing the result coming. Then, you know that when you are doing better, the federation they just start to come closer to you, ask you,
Yes.
would be you interested to come maybe coaching the national team, something like that, because they see potential in you.
Yep.
So I remember there was one of the vice president approached me. It was in 2018. He asked me, "Would you mind if you come then assist in the national team as the first female national team?" I said, "Why not? It's a good opportunity." Then I went there. My head coach was Mutoka. We went together to Uganda. We took the national team. It was Zone 5 qualifying, Afro basketball qualifying. It was a great experience.
Yep.
Then after I continued as a second coach, like 3 years. I was progressing well. So, but it's all about the hard work I was putting in. So at that time, the federation said, "Okay, we saw your potential, so we think you can also lead the under 18 female basketball team." So I said, "Okay, it's also a good opportunity." Then I took the team. We went for the Zone 5 also qualification for under 18.
Yep.
But at that time we didn't qualify. But at that moment it was quite very intense because I was in the transition of changing the job. So I left RPIPRC sorry, for the Ministry of Sport.
Yep.
Then in my country they did something. If you are working in the administration, they don't allow you to go and coach.
Okay.
So, but after arriving in the Ministry of Sports, they gave me, like a time to finish what I was started with the U under 18. The under 18 national team.
Yep.
So after that, I finished. We came back. We didn't qualify for the next round, but it was also a good journey. Yeah, I learned a lot from that because you know when you coach, even if you lose, there's still something like a lesson you need to carry. You need to go with.
Yeah.
So for me, those those two career in coaching, they were really, really amazing for me. So I will always cherish that moment. Yeah, thank you for that.
All right. So actually, I wanna emphasize my questions about coaching because I think as a coach, too many things inside, right? It's like the iceberg phenomenon that people see only the top of the iceberg, but the bottom of the iceberg is so many things. So the first one is, what are the challenges that you're facing as a coach?
Actually, the challenge depends on the many things. If you are coaching like team that has money, has everything, it's much easier. So the only challenge that can come is just to make sure that you organize or you read those athletes. But if the team is poor, or it's another problem because there is this duty. You have to organize your team. You have to make sure that they all come together, do the things together, then they follow your instruction. But if you add that the problem with the money, my brother, it's a big issue.
Yes.
But let's say, okay, when I started, the team wasn't bad when it comes to the financial stability. The only challenge was that when you coach female, it's not the same as coaching male athlete, because female athletes, they are very emotional. Then whenever you talk or bring something, even they don't like it, you are going to be the one to face the consequences later. So you have to manage, you have to be there, you have to understand them because it's quite different. So that's why I told you in the first 3 years I was struggling a lot. I had to know what is happening beside the court. Do they sleep? Do they eat well? What is the problem maybe happening between them and their families? What's going on? Do they study well? Because it was a school team. So all those things matter when it comes to coaching. Otherwise, you can't bring a player on the court, then expecting her or him to play well if she or has a problem back home, or when he had studies, something like that. So all those things, they affect their playing. So I have to make sure that they are in a good mood, they need some kind of device or support. So that is one of the biggest challenge I faced in my entire coaching. Another challenge was, how can I say this? when you lose like a game, you have to bring like a motivational speech to the players if you have the next game.
Yeah.
So sometimes it wasn't really hard because some female when they lose, females when they lose a game, oh man, it's like the world is ending for them. So you have to find a way, then motivate them again so they can be ready for the next game.
Yep.
So it wasn't easy, but after some couple of years, I learned how to manage that. So everything became like a deja vu. So nothing come like a surprise to me. So I knew how I'm going to manage based on the circumstances or the experience I had before.
All right.
Yeah.
So actually, you went to details, right? So not only about the court, but outside the court, so many things to consider, especially for like female teams.
Actually, that's where there is the big part.
Okay.
Yeah. But because playing about bringing in some strategy for defense attack, anybody can do that.
Yeah.
But out off the court, it's quite different.
All right.
That relationship has to be strong because you have to consider you. How can I say this? If I say like a parent is too much, but because you spend the most of the time with them, so they know you. You know the bad days, the good days. So they have to be closer to you. You have to know everything, what's going on. Otherwise, you are doing nothing. I'm telling you.
All right. So I could say, as the coach, is like you are the part of their self, like like themselves. You are a part of them that you're. How could I say, like you incorporate basketball into their own life.
Yes.
So you can see many things what happens. So you can deal with how to interact with the athletes.
Yes.
Because I think it was a good tips and trick for the coach outside. Because usually, let's say many coaches they only consider about the way they play in the court.
Yeah,
That's
for sure.
Right?
A lot are doing that. I'm telling you.
And then when you know about everything outside the court for the athletes, so you can tell them what should they do.
Yeah, of course.
Something like that, right?
Sometimes you can even tolerate based on the circumstance.
Yep.
Let's say it's not about basketball.
Yeah.
Let's say you have to come to study, right?
Yeah.
Then you didn't have a lunch or a breakfast.
Yeah.
Are you going to be able to follow the class?
Yeah, it's difficult.
Because you have a problem, right? But the difference is that when you are studying, everything if you lose, it's on you, right?
Yeah.
But for basketball, if you lose, it's on the coach, right? That's the difference. So you have to know that. That means you have to be that you have to bring them.
Yep.
And then with you. You have to bring them with you. So you have to be there for them. You have to understand what's going on. You have to know all the details.
Yes.
So it's your job. It's your duty. So otherwise, it is going even to affect all the players. Let's say you have like in basketball when you have five starters.
Yeah.
Then two of them have problem.
Okay.
Do you think that the remaining two they are going to play better because there is a chemistry, there is a philosophy they have to follow.
Yes.
So if those two are not performing well, it is also going to affect the whole team.
Yeah.
Because they have going to what's going on.
Yeah.
He usually playing this way.
Yeah.
She usually pass this way. She usually shoot this way. So all those details they are going to affect the team. So that's why you have to know everything, and then prepare them before the game. You have to be ready. So if you understand that, I'm telling you, you are going to perform well. But if you don't understand that, you think that they are going to do the thing as you said because you believe in that.
Yeah.
No. You are on the wrong side. Because I experienced that many times. If you remember, there was a seminar we attended, I think, was it last year or in the beginning of this year? There was a guy who came here. Then he was an athlete, but after he changed he became a coach.
Yep.
Then I asked him the question, what do you think about this? I asked him, is coaching okay, let's say I asked him, you were an athlete, and then after you became a coach. So when it comes to coaching, do you think providing skills on the court and have a good relationship with athlete, which one is more important? How can you give me the percentage of each side?
Yeah.
he was confused about it because it is tough.
Yeah.
But he gave me after a good answer. I mean, you have to say that maybe to consider that consider the ages.
Yeah.
When you are coaching like kids, you can provide more skills because kids they don't worry a lot.
Yes.
But the more you go up, because when people they are growing, they start thinking more. They start worry about life, what's going on. So it's not only about basketball.
Yeah.
So you better have a good relationship more than providing skills because they have the basic already there.
Yeah.
So you start building a good relationship because I do believe when you have a good relationship with someone, if you bring the idea or what you want to do, he's going to support you or she's going to support you.
Yes.
But if the communication and the relationship isn't good, there's no way he should support you or do what you just providing as instruction.
Yes.
So it's totally different. So you have to understand in that way. First, when you are coaching like say a senior team, relationship is more important than skills.
Yes.
Because otherwise, oh my God. When it comes to prayers, especially female prayers,
Yeah.
if you are not in good relationship with them, you are on the wrong side. I'm telling you, you are going to struggle a lot.
Yes. Actually, other than that, anyway, I noticed that you're coaching female teams, which is like, what is it? It's like trans coaching between you as a male coach to the female teams. I think there is like unique challenges that you're facing, right?
Yeah.
Because like if you're coaching the male teams, I don't know, like I think it's also have the certain barriers or challenges, but I think for in terms of as the male coach to train the female teams, it's quite unique, right? So how did you perceive that?
Actually, female athletes they have their own many problems, especially when it comes to their body. I don't want to go into detail.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah.
You have also to understand that.
All right.
Because the more you understand female athlete or female person, the more you are going to be a good coach.
Yeah.
And then those things or those challenges they even face themselves, they are going not to share with you. They need someone they trust. If they don't trust you, they are going to say nothing.
Yep.
Then you may say, okay, my players are they are very good, they are ready for the game, but they are struggling inside.
Yep.
So you have to get to know. I don't know how to explain it. You have to be ready to, anticipate that.
Oh.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe today she's not okay. Maybe today she's okay. Or even ask among the players, talk to them. So, or have someone that you trust that can tell you, okay, she didn't sleep well because of it. Maybe she has a problem. Maybe she's struggling with his family, something like that. So if you know all those kind of, you know how you are going to treat your prayer. So, but for men, they are always easy. I'm telling you, they may even have a problem or lost parent or something like that. Then they come on the court, they play, they give their maximum because they are not emotional like women. So women, they are very emotional. Even a simple things can, disrupt or distract them from the game. So, for female, according to my experience, but I don't know, maybe others how they handle that. But for me, you have to pay attention to every little details.
So we need to
that's the only way. I'm telling you, for sure.
So we want, they need to be understand, by
Of
the
course.
coach,
Of course. You have to go deep. You have to go deep than understand them because. And then what I know is just when female understand you and they follow your instruction and then they understand your philosophy, they can be better than male athletes because when they are really into something, they will never disappoint you. But male, they may okay, I'm not good today, but they try to give their maximum. Sometimes they fail, but when you see them talking, they tell you, okay, everything's okay, coach, it's fine. But deep inside, they're struggling also. But there is some similarity, but female, they are really, really, complicated or than a male athlete. All right. But if you understand those two things, you manage well, you become a good coach because it's all about the relationship, communication.
True.
Yeah.
So I heard about your research, actually your thesis research you conducted about these things, right? About the male coach to like female coach, or I think about that, right?
It was about the exploring the challenge that Rwandan female athletes face under the male coaches, and then how those challenges affect their performance or something like that, and then try to propose some practical solution for those challenges.
All right.
Yeah.
So what's the result though? Can you explain to us?
Actually, the reason also is based on my previous experience. I want to go deeper because when you are a coach, you also have to assess yourself. Are you doing better, or is there anything you want to run more, you want to expand? So, like I told you, I think in my career as a basketball coach, I mostly did well. I never complained a lot because what I was expecting to get, I even get it like 90%. So, but this world, how the world is, the world is moving so fast. So we need to upgrade ourselves. We need to increase our level of knowledge, expand it. So I asked myself, how about this topic? Get to know more from them, because now I'm no longer a coach. They try to conduct this research. Maybe I may found there are something that I have missed or understand. So I did that because I wanted to improve myself as a basketball coach, also help other coaches, because this is a topic that was very sensational, because it was about the challenge, like I told you, that female athletes face under male coaches. Because back home, we have 10 female basketball teams, but all those 10 female basketball teams, we have only 2 female head coaches. The rest 8, they are head male coaches.
Oh, it's significant.
So that means most of those female athletes, they face some challenges under the male coach, because I didn't know that. But after conducting the research, I found many challenges there. So the solution, or the practical solution I have now, I'm even thinking about when I go home to share with my colleagues, or do some workshop and talk about it. And then it's not only about basketball, because when it comes to coach-athlete relationship, it's similar to other sports. Because now we are talking about something that happened outside of the court, right? It's about the relationship. Because anyone can be better when it comes to provide skills, defense, attack, all the things they can be better. But when it comes to athlete relationship, that's the something you have to understand better. So that was the reason I did that, improving myself and also helping the country, or the Rwanda Basketball Federation, to improve and promote those female athletes to be better, something like that.
I could say it will be available for the coaches, like all over the world, because it's quite interesting research, right? Because I even in my country, there are a lot of like coaches, like male coach, they train to the female coaches. There's a lot, so I think it will be implicated to another coaches. So
for sure,
we are waiting for
you to be published.
Okay, but now my last questions. So you've been through many things in coachings, right? So do you have any message to the coaches, outside, that you have suggestions or recommendation or motivation?
That's a good question. My advice or suggestion would be just continue learning. Because like I told you, this world is moving very fast. Then there are many things coming. Technology, so continue learning, invest yourself in learning new things, sharing the knowledge you have with other coaches. And then basketball is improving also itself, so try to attend many seminar or workshop as much as you can, because you will gain more knowledge in that. So, and then believe in yourself, or educate yourself. Also try to even watch some video on YouTube. Try to invest yourself. So that's the message, because otherwise you will stay behind. I'm telling you. And then I think that's it. As a coach, invest yourself, and then you will see the result, and the outcome will be better.
Because we can mention that basketball is the fastest growing sport in the world, right?
For sure.
So we need to like educate ourselves to increase our capabilities.
Yeah.
And then there are a lot of like platform that we can learn.
Many,
right?
Many.
And then I think we can like go abroad to increase our capacity, like
For sure.
many things like USA or maybe like you in Germany, right? In Leipzig.
Yeah, Leipzig, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a quite experience because, like I told you, I mean, the moment I had it shaped my career as a basketball coach.
Yes.
Because it opened my eyes.
Yes.
So, like I told you before, I had only two results from FIBA,
Yep.
but for me, it wasn't enough for me. I said, okay, I want to run more.
All right.
Yeah, so, and then the fact that after that experience, then I came here to the team program.
Yep.
It was also a good thing because
Okay.
there is a coaching and then there is the side of administration. It's totally different.
Wow.
So
Yeah,
that right now I have a good package. I know what will happen on the administration, then I know what happened in coaching.
Okay.
So I do believe if I go back in the coaching, I'll be better than I was before. Yeah, I'm telling you, because you combine all those kind of the skills, then they will help you to be a better. Then think about it. Even the fact that I conducted that research, it opened my eyes about other challenges or other skills I need to run a lot. So, I mean, running is always good because there is no failure in that because you are investing in you. It's a capacity building, right?
Yeah.
So as long as you are investing in yourself, invest in yourself, I mean, you are going to be better, and then you are going to overcome many challenges in the future.
All right. Wow, such an amazing story, Bada.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time to coming here. So this is Coach Bada. See you next time.